What's up, broskies, and welcome to the largest build on the server and the largest build that I have ever created. And it is called the Sky Island. Now, you might remember the Sky Island from version 6 or 7, and it wasn't very big, wasn't very impressive. But, oh look, something that just leads up into the sky. Let's increase our fog to, holy crap, look at that thing. That is massive! And I built that by myself. With some help from Jeramiah. He gave me a lot of resources. So he probably credits for about 30%. No! 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 Go away! Go away! No! They're everywhere! Good thing I have God mode turned on. Ha! And while the server freaks out... Make it stop, Poppy. Make it stop, make it stop, make it stop, make it stop! Okay. Up we go. Do. That's about a nice view. Yay. I hate how Notch changed the fog setting, the key binding for it. Alright, so here's like the lobby, I guess, whatever. Welcome to Elementface's Sky Island version 2. Let's go out the back first. This is the viewing platform, where you can see down into no man's land. Yeah, this thing casts just a massive shadow, so I pretty much have the world's largest mob spawner on my hands, so what you gonna do? Alright, so here we are. We have quite a few buildings, so let's start with the one that I built first, and that's Town Hall. In the little preview, the sneak peek of Elementface's Minecraft Mansion version 13, you kind of saw the remnants of this, or rather the primordial ooze of it. But this is it. This is the finished product. This is a town hall slash bank. And I'll show you why it's kind of a bank. The way it works is the tellers go in here, and they turn on their teller light so you know they're open. And you got that little hole right there so you can pass things through. If you can aim right. See? Pretty nifty, eh? And of course you can close the door. Pretty simple. And go up to the second floor. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is something that I spent quite a bit of time planning and designing. This is a mail system. What it does is it sends this cart with chest around. It sends it around the whole island, and it runs so long as you have the whole track in your cache, or else, you know, if a cart goes out of your cache, it loses all of its momentum, so you have to start the system over. So we're gonna let that run around. As you can see, there it goes, taking off towards the apartments, and that's actually where we're headed. And this is just somewhere where you can look out. This is a utility closet that I never put a door on. Oops, I forgot. Oh well. When I put that block down, that last block, I'm like, I'm done. No more doors, no more signs. I'm done. Done, 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 done. Chicken! Chicken, chicken, chicken. Yeah, whine all you want. Alright, so here, ladies and gentlemen, if you will look forward to your left and your right, but not backwards, you will see SkyXxAKXX Apartments, where both the low and high class can find affordable living. Here we have the lower levels, which are for the lower class, as they are smaller in square footage space. There are 4 of them, which can accommodate a family of up to 2. Here we have the mail room, where if the cart would come around, but it takes 5 minutes to go all the way around, you can stop it, as you can see here, because accelerator tracks turn into brake tracks when they're not being powered. On the upper levels, we can see the higher class living, where you can house a family of up to 4. The lower ones are available for purchase for 1 gold a month, while the higher ones are available for purchase for 1 diamond a month. So yeah, that's the apartments. And now we're going on to the third thing I built. Now, when I made the Sky Island, I had in mind I wanted this to be a self-sufficient society. And what does every society need? A prison, of course. So here we have the front desk, where you and your lovable psychotic killer of choice can come in and register him to be locked away forever. I actually trapped Jeramiah in here, but we have warp, so he just warped out. But see, it's only openable from the outside, and you know, you got really small windows that you can't get out of. Cool, eh? And we have a second level for your more dangerous criminals. You know, below would be thieves and petty assaulters, and lower and higher would be, you know, your murderers, your rapers, whatnot. And we go down, and here we have the mail room. If the cart would come any second now. I don't think it's coming for a while. Oh well. It's still being passed around like a crack whore. It might actually be coming around really soon, believe it or not. I'll tell you what, just to prove that it works, I'm going to turn this off. Hopefully a mob didn't spawn on top of the tracks, because that does happen occasionally. When a mob spawns on top of the tracks, it fudges up the whole system. Okay, so going in chronological order of what I built, here we have Thor's Hammer Smithery. Now this was built under the, I guess, style of the older days, like if you played Oblivion. People who owned a shop, they would not only have the shop, but they would live above it, and that's the way it works here. The chests serve as counter space. Here's the where you pay them, and then or open it, and then you can come out here and craft stuff. See, he's got his smelting chimney, and then we go upstairs to his actual house where he lives. Of course, it can be closed for privacy or safety reasons. This is the kitchen with a lovely view of the park fountain thing. Here's the bedroom with the dresser and the chest and the bed, and here's the toilet. Okay. You know I had to make that joke at least once. Up here, we have the attic. So yeah. Storage space for the smithy. Believe it or not, this one person has more space than 4 people do in the apartments. That's just how it plays out. Okay, on to the next thing. Going along with a self-sufficient society, they needed a clinic, but not only just a clinic, they needed a free clinic. Notice free is in quotations. Oh well. Here we have the front desk where you can check in, whether, you know, you got a cut, broken arm, maybe your eyes were ripped out, I don't know. But that's where you would check in, and here we have the exam rooms where you can lock yourself in, be examined by a doctor who probably gets a little too touchy-feely sometimes. You know, doors that can be closed when it's night, whatever. And here we have surgery, because you definitely want to have surgery from a free clinic, and this is the waiting room where you'll eventually get the news that they died, blah blah blah. And here's the surgery lights. Of course, you can close the door. Yada 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 yada. And down on to the next one, and that is the general floating sign. That is the general store. See, and here we have where the cashiers would stand or sit. I thought that was pretty nifty when I came up with it. Oh yeah, and here's our counter space for your general goods, you know, your food, your clothing, whatnot. Pretty simple. And the park. Originally the fountain was right here, but Jeremiah and I decided that it was a bit too crowded with it right in the middle, so I felt like not only to fill up this empty space on this side, but also to give it more space in the center, and you know, I could put a sign here: town hall, prison, apartments, and exit. Here's the fountain. Beautiful, isn't it? So let me just give you an overview. Flying mods for the win. I'm gonna check and see if that figures. I probably used over 50,000 blocks on this build. I don't see it stopped up anywhere down here. Probably used around 50,000 blocks, most of which were donated by Jeremiah, because all he does all day is play Minecraft, believe it or not. Because he works in a field where he's on the computer all day and he can just play Minecraft, and I do not want it to be dark. There we go. So he just builds like crazy, and there it is. The mail system works. Bye bye, chest. I will see you at Town Hall. I probably spent collectively 15 to 25 hours, I think. This thing took forever. What took the longest was building the island. Not the buildings. The buildings didn't take very long. Those probably took about 3 or 4 hours. But let me just show you what I'm talking about. Hop down here. See, I had to build the island's base. So that's what took the longest, because I was building in midair, and you know, building in midair is tough, because not only can you fall, this being a survival server, you will die and flying mods aren't enabled, except for now when I'm recording, but you could die, and since I was building in this area that caused just a ginormous shadow, I always fell in no man's land, so if I happen to survive, some creepers come along and just fuck my shit up. So it was challenging, it took a long time, but just look at it. It is a small society. So that's it for this little update. Aw, it's going the wrong way. Oh well, it'll correct itself. So be sure to click on those annotations in the corners to take you to the other videos. My name's Elementface. Thanks for watching the Sky Island.